Hello and welcome to This Week in Native Ads. We're kicking it off again, thanks to Mr. Levine's prompting, which is good. Our LinkedIn star has joined us today. I think we didn't make it to Cannes this year. We held back. Apparently a lot of people did. I was reading DigiDay tweets today of 10% less people, which is interesting. I think that's been a little bit of the thread in This Week in Native is releases coming out of Cannes. It feels a little bit familiar, like picking an obvious problem and just prodding that, like Keith Weed with influencer marketing. But also the AT&T merger has put a bit of excitement. You know, the industry's getting together in Cannes. Hot off the back of that, I imagine there's probably been a few acquisitions already sealed or greatly discussed at Cannes that we'll find out in the next few months. So it should be interesting. Ari.
Couple big deals closed with the Gutter Bar that we'll find out about in a couple months.
Yeah, all between 2 and 4 a.m.
Yeah. I think the big thing for me, looking through the email and just following This Week in Native Ads, and paying attention to everything that's been happening in our industry, is that we're finally there. We're finally at a point where people are moving past shitty display ads.
Yeah.
They understand that ad blockers are here.
Yeah.
They're on mobile, they're on desktop, they're in new browsers,
Yeah.
they're in Microsoft's new browser. So looking at some of the articles from today, in Folio, you've got people talking about people moving into sponsored placements. That I believe the quote was, I'm just trying to pull it up. On the advertising side, few offerings carry more promise than branded or sponsored content. The continually ascendant ad format. That's great, right? It's better advertising. Ken Uletta talking about the mashup of publishers and agencies and talking about the publishers actually realizing that with native advertising, they can do advertising and media at one.
Yeah.
So it's a great day for people that like better advertising.
Yeah.
And cats.
And cats. A lot of cats this week.
I'm excited to hear retarget cats. That's going to make it a lot more pleasant.
All right, Jess, and you had a few thoughts around the AI technology the Washington Post has been using.
Yeah, I really like finding out that they're using this technology. I think it's a great way to elevate their storytelling because news are happening in real time, so why not update it in real time? And I think it's pretty cool that AI is not the product, it's just uses a thread to make a better story, kind of like what we do, threading our AI to give you a better understanding of your data.
Oh, I like that plug.
Yeah,
it's good.
It's good. She's a natural seller.
Shameless.
Nothing wrong with that. But like, they're not going AOs, this weird mystical box, and gone, we're in the business of creating interesting content that's factual, up to date, and timely.
And how do we make it better?
And they're like, we've used AI to deliver it. That's exactly what it should do.
Instead of having somebody update it every 3 minutes, it would be updated 7:30. Updated 7:30.
Yeah. And Gustav, you had some thoughts on some of the influencer chat. Like Keith Weed was chatting about lack of transparency and fake followers. Facebook opened up their branded content marketplace.
Keith Weed is currently at Cannes, and that's one of his things that he's brought up as he's called for greater transparency within influencer marketing in that industry. Basically, Unilever is not happy because of the bots. They won't work with influencers who buy them, and they've called on social media platforms to fix fraud. There were reports saying that mid-level influencers between who have 50 to 100,000 followers often have 20% fake followers. So that's money that's just thrown in the bin essentially. And tying into what Ari was talking about quality, if you don't have transparent data, first of all, they know they're losing money, but also quality drops because you can't act on the issue if they're hidden because of that bot traffic. So it all ties in, doesn't it?
Yeah. it's a weird thing to say that transparency is an issue, because transparency is a choice. Like anyone buying or engaging in media has the choice of transparency. They can have it if they want it. So I was thinking about it last night. It's a little weird that it's such a big issue in the industry. It's like if you want it, you can get it.
Well, I think so many people are just obsessed with scale over quality,
Yeah.
And that's one of the biggest issues. You know,
Yeah.
in our industry across the board.
Yeah.
Whether it's on publisher sites, whether it's how many followers an influencer has.
Yeah.
Listen, even with the behavior of companies, right? Like we look at Facebook as the be-all, end-all of social media, and then every other company, from its revenues and its ad products, is chasing Facebook,
Yeah.
right? But you know, you can have quality for particular audiences without going so big all the time.
All right, that's it from us this week. We've kept it a bit shorter. If you visit giveitanudge.com, click on blog, you can see the latest version, or follow us at Give It a Nudge. There's other stories on native video, Outbrain's new opt-in video product, and a little bit, it is very video-centric this week actually. Trevor Fellows at NBCU talking about the future of quality content. Thanks for tuning in.
Have a great weekend.
Have a good one. Bye.
Thank you.